your here and now activities, your daily routines, activities that you do, whether it's prospecting, whether it's posting on Facebook, whether it's posting on LinkedIn or Instagram, all of those activities must always be enlightened by your long-term strategic, long-term plans, long-term objectives. And all these short-term, daily activities, weekly activities must lead you to realizing those long-term goals, objectives, which means take you to your strategy. Okay? So I wanted to give you an example. A lot of us want to go to Dubai. Okay? Dubai is a story of the century. But what happened in Dubai? One man got a thought, an idea, and created a strategy. Dubai depended on oil exports, just like Nigeria and many other countries. But this leader told himself and his people, oil is a finite resource. We depend on oil for revenue, for exports, for currency, for our lives. What will happen in the next 100 years when the country runs out of its resource of oil? Because that's a finite resource. So what he decided is he's going to develop something, an alternative. He began building, the tourist industry. He began building the best hotels in the world. Then he brought in restaurants. And even though United Arab Emirates is a Muslim country, he allowed many of those restaurants to even sell alcohol, a number of them in there. Because if you want tourists to come in, they're not Muslims, so they would like to drink. So he authorized a specific number of restaurants to also sell alcohol. That guy was clever. He built beaches. He built in the middle of the wilderness, desert. He built indoor ski resorts. Can you imagine that? This is a nation with 351 sunny days in a year. So what can we do with the sun that we have? This is something that we have plenty. So they capitalized on it and created a strategy, long-term strategy like it, around it. And a lot of people around the world fell in love with Dubai. So now they also made it possible to allow investment. Today, if you go to Dubai, you are amazed. This is a country that has gone from total dependence on oil to diversifying their economy. I think this is an example for countries like Nigeria. Oil will not always be there, and many others. So when you're thinking about strategy, you also have to define how and what do you need to do in order to achieve that strategic long-term objective. And then you begin activities today. Just like in Dubai, they built a lot of skyscrapers, beautiful offices, beautiful hotels, malls, beautiful, with hundreds and thousands of boutiques and shops. And so shopping in Dubai is, they built beaches and took advantage of what nature has given them in the middle of the desert. And that strategy, they worked on it consistently over several decades in order to move their country from total dependence on oil revenue and diversify their economy. Imagine that. So look at your strategy. The strategy will guide you through thick and thin. If your marriage has a strategy, it will guide you through highs and lows. So I encourage you to go back to your strategy, define it, clarify it, make it clear, and educate your family, educate your business. Create a roadmap and prepare the future today. At OnMax Host Digital, we help you gather data and analyze data in real time, and we also sit with you and begin taking some strategic decisions. We begin taking some important decisions based on science and data and based on research, researching your competition, researching your keywords, for instance, researching your target audience and understanding where they're headed, what's the intent, and what do they want, and staying into that conversation in order to understand what is coming next so that you can unleash your innovation and succeed in business. So at OnMax Host Digital, we're not just publishing stuff on social media. We are your strategic partner to help you succeed. Okay? Now, you may say, well, look where I am. Well, guess what? No matter where you are today, that doesn't necessarily that's the place you have to start from on your journey towards your strategy. So we still need to define the strategy, and as we define that strategy, we may discover that we may need a shift. We may need a repositioning of your brand. We may need to rebrand. We may need to reconstruct your mission statement or your vision statement and redefine your values and your culture of your business in order to be able to achieve these long-term objectives, your strategy. If you need to speak with me, there is a link below this video that will take you to our website. You can book an appointment with me if you need some help in defining your strategy, your marketing strategy, your digital marketing strategy, your social media marketing strategy. We will be happy to work with you, not only to implement those strategies, not only to implement the tactics to bring more leads and convert them into customers and grow your revenue and grow your business. We are going to help work with you hand in hand so that we can become your trusted partner in strategic thinking and strategic decision making. Thank you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click on the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever we publish another video. Thank you.